Sodexo is a multinational corporation that in Kentucky does dining services for 6 colleges and university. Berea College is trying to make a deal with this guy to buy mozzarella cheese. Kenny Mattingly has 200 acres with dairy cattle on it. He grows feed. He doesn't give his cows hormones. His cheese is twice as expensive as Sysco cheese, and Sysco cheese is the second highest food cost in dining services at Berea College. So I asked Kate, the Sodexo rep, how are you going to make that work? And she said, we're going to serve less cheese. Meatless Mondays at Berea are cheesy Mondays at Berea. So the first thing they're going to do is cut down the amount of cheese that they're serving on Meatless Mondays and serve more vegetables and whole grains. So with one business decision, we have 1,600 kids at Berea eating more healthful diet. We've got a farmer making a better living. We've got a community that's benefiting from the taxes from that farmer, and his employees' ranks grow. So let's contrast that with the economic model set by the chicken processing plant in Western Kentucky that allows, that processes boneless, skinless chicken breast that sells at Walmart for $2.50 a pound. They're advertising right now for a worker who will make $9.36 an hour, hefting totes of 35 to 75 pounds for 8 to 12-hour shifts in 40 degrees. He'll make $19,000 a year, which puts him well under the federal poverty line for a family of 4. If he has a family of 4, he will qualify for food stamps, Medicaid, free lunch, free breakfast, Head Start, summer meals, supplemental feeding for pregnant women and children, energy assistance, and weatherization. So my tax dollars are subsidizing your ability to buy boneless, skinless chicken breast at Walmart. Meanwhile, at the University of Louisville, Sodexo, we've spent 2 years trying to get them to buy beef, local beef and local product. When I first went in there, the food service director said we can't buy local beef because the only beef we can buy that's local is it's a whole beef, and we can't do that, of course not. And so we've been working for 2 years. They buy a little lettuce for orientation. We have a special meal that celebrates the harvest. We're pushing that local food, and in April, he realized that the only way he could afford to buy local beef was to buy a whole beef. So he's buying a whole beef. He's bought a whole beef every single week since April. He can leave, his chef can leave, and that whole beef is coming through the door every week. So to me, that's a change in the food system. I'd like to say that I understand that local food can be expensive. There's some local food that will never be cheap. Boneless, skinless chicken breast that's antibiotic-free and local is never going to be $2.50 a pound. But Jefferson County Public Schools can serve dark meat chicken, and it's not as cheap as chicken nuggets. So are chicken nuggets a better choice? I just want to suggest that I think that the high price of local food is a straw man that's meant to stop us in our tracks, to go right up our brainstem, to make us say it's not worth working on, it's not worth fixing the food system. I'd like to say that when someone says the cost of local food is too high, that's a call to action. We hear it as a call to action, that the high price of local food is the starting point where we program shift. That the minute we hear, I can't afford local food, we see it not as a conversation stopper, but as the point to move forward. If we can, when we hear the cost of local food is too high, if we can engage our frontal cortex and say, not, okay, I understand, but the cost of food is too high, How can we make this work? Thank you for your time.